I came to bring the pain.
You going down YouTube, it's that boy Treezy here. We're on chapter 11. As we make our way through the FUBAR difficulty of Spec Ops The Lines campaign. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did personally struggle with this one. You know, the difficulty as a whole just does step it up a little bit. For this mission, you are separated from Lugos and Adams, pretty much for the whole mission. Now, the main bit I struggled with, surprisingly as well I might add, is the turret part at the end, where you have to cover your squad so that they can make it to the same side of the level that you're on. And well, that's because obviously you can't let them both go down. They both go down on that side of the structure, then it's game over. You know what I mean? You don't, that part you don't really have to worry about your own health at all. But up until that part, you know, you are by yourself pretty much. The only thing you start with at this point is your pistol, so you do have to scavenge for ammo. And when Logos is held captive by the enemy soldier, that shot on the soldier holding him is 100% necessary. I did think first time around that it might have been, you know what I mean, one of them choice type achievements, you know what I mean, but it's not. I did experiment with a few things that went horribly wrong, but no, you know what I mean, you do need to nail that guy in one shot. Now, Lugo and Adams provide you with not a lot of support, to be honest. They do help you out here, obviously, to allow you to progress on past this barbed wire, but besides that, it's mainly you supporting your squad and keeping yourself alive as well. So with that in mind, obviously you're not going to be able to make your typical commands, all that good stuff, you know, so you gotta, you know, same approach as I always say, slow and steady and accurate. But the only kind of out of the ordinary things you need to look out for in this mission, you'll come to a room where you'll come against a heavy soldier, and the lights start tripping out, going on and off. Now, it's, you know, don't be like intimidated by that part. It's not as hard as it looks, because what I've noticed is the heavy soldier doesn't like violate his space, breach the perimeter, so to speak. You know what I mean? He'll come right up to the cover, but I've never seen him come past the cover. You know what I mean? Plus, obviously, he's too busy teleporting and all that bullshit he does in that room. So, you know what I mean? Keep cool, keep the blind firing strong and whatnot. And he drops quite quickly, actually. You know what I mean? Yeah, but the main thing that was screwing me over in this mission was the turret part, and you know what I mean, having to keep Lugo and Adams alive for that part, because you know they've got guys coming behind them, above them, below them, heavy soldier guys, and as soon as they both go down, it's game over. But when one of them goes down, it's pretty much game over. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna do, it's a long video. Obviously, I'm not going to fill the video with random talk up until the turret point, so I'm going to drop commentary in a minute and pick it back up at the turret part, instead of just filling you in with the information about the turret part now. You know what I mean? Because I feel that it'd be better if I talked about that turret part as we're going through it, because you know, I'm going to try and give a few pointers regarding that part, and advice on what to look out for, and you know what I mean, usual shit. Right, so I'll pick the commentary back up at the turret part.
Son of a bitch! Cross it over! Cover me!
Shotgun on the move!
Keep him off me for a sec! Shit! I need some cover here!
One more down! Careful! Soldiers heading your way!
Reloading!
Pin down, Walker! We're on your side! See if you can flank them somehow!
You got it! Okay, he's dead. Hold on! Flanking from behind!
From here!
Hostile is down! What the fuck? Shit! Where are you? Are you kidding me? I don't need this shit right now! Reloading! I said I'm working on it! Reloading! Come on, come on! Got you, son of a bitch. Reloading! Keep him off me!
Take cover!
Pouring into the studio that everyone's favorite teabag down at the mall.
Got the fucker!
Rumor has it they're trying to rescue either one of me. Yeah, I love these guys.
Head with this fucking guy.
There! You're fine.
I don't know. But we've been hearing him since we came through the storm wall. Why?
If we don't evacuate the city now, everyone's gonna die of thirst. Now, I think we can use his system to get the word out. Just gotta figure out where he's broadcasting from.
Shit! We got contact!
Where are they?
Right above you!
Got another one!
Hey, we're taking heavy fire!
Hang in there. I'm on it.
Easy does it, Marty. You don't want to give up your position. You don't want the other guys to know where you are. I mean, the last thing that you want.
Those other guys to know where you are!
I didn't think I'd do that, did you?
Sticky grenade out! more of them!
Jesus fuck! When is this gonna end?
Oh, you guys tugging at my heartstrings. And again, you bitches had it coming.
Got one moving from cover! Taking cover! Under heavy fire! Eyes wide! They're moving! Watch my back! I'm reloading!
Got another one!
Yeah, I'm back. Now, the turret part. Straight away, I barely even touched the turret. I'm getting smashed already. There's an enemy that tried coming down the zip line. He's the only guy that tries that. So, you don't have to worry about that from here on out for the rest of this section. Now, the explosives that you can shoot. As you can see there, I shot it straight away. It's up to you if you want to do that. It just, for me, it just took that kind of initial pressure off starting, you know, this battle, because you know you need to get to grips with what's going on. Obviously, when you're hard aiming at enemies on particular floors, you're not able to watch other parts of the floors. You know what I mean? You've just got to be quick. You got to be quick. You got to be accurate. But basically, Lugo and Adams go down. Right, they've gone down the floor now. Right, so I'm still providing supportive fire. You'll constantly get enemies, you know, coming from both sides and whatnot. But it was just one part that kept messing me up. They'll go through the door a bit further to the right, and they'll appear on the next floor up. And if you're not good on your timing, if you don't know what to expect, they'll get enemies coming in behind them and in front of them, and that's where they get nailed. So as they make their run to the door, as you can see now, these enemies are compiling out this door. They're your primary targets for that part. You know what I mean? Especially that guy as well. Now, because the heavy guys just take those few extra seconds to kill, you know what I mean? You're not given a comfortable amount of time to annihilate the guys that will appear on the next floor up. You know what I'm saying? But as for the next floor, you need to shoot the door itself to open it up. Now, because I've done a decent job on this floor, again though, more guys are spawning coming behind them. I need to wipe them out quickly, but there's not as many enemies there as there could be, because I already cleared it out quite well. And I quickly need to focus my fire on that floor. Take the pressure off the squad once they appear there. Now, in my failing playthroughs of this part, you know what I mean, I had enemies coming through the door behind them, I had enemies in front of them next to that elevator, and the enemies coming down the elevator, you know what I mean. So I wasn't performing well, basically. And then they need to make their way up another floor along the side that you saw where the explosives is. Now, if you're listening to Adams, he'll say something about blah blah blah, one stray bullet, and him and Luke are a toast. Now, as soon as he said that, I happened to shoot the explosives that they were right near, but it didn't kill him, so I don't know if it actually does kill him or not. But for safety, if you get the chance, I'd probably try and destroy those explosives before they get there. But as you've seen there, you know, they was stood in front of that first explosive and nothing happened. I didn't even get that many kills out of it. But you know, keep the fire heavy, keep the pressure on the enemies, you know what I mean. Keep them covered, and then after that they'll come across the zip line. Chapter complete. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.